5 seconds remaining. OG's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. Turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, here we got game number 2 even. OG versus HellRaisers here in this best of 3. OG trying to advance on to the playoff stage of these qualifiers. HellRaisers trying to prevent that and force a third and final game. I'm Breaky CPK, joined by Z-Rock once again. And we got the bands underway here, of course, so... And here.
Ten seconds remaining.
Going to be a solid event already. In fact, we already have other teams qualified. Digital Chaos South America qualifying out of the SA region. You have Mineski out of Southeast Asia and VGJ Thunder out of China, actually, qualifying. So,
nope,
do not remember that at all.
Nope, not at all.
Forget it. Never.
Definitely going to be interesting going forward. Yeah, no, that qualifier was actually insane. LGDFY looked so strong until the grand finals.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but we got games here, man. We got OG Dota.
HellRaisers turn.
We do. It's good to see them back, obviously. And again, this is one of the most hyped new teams. As in general, it's obviously a big team, but again, with Resolution joining the ranks, and so far, I mean, the first game it did look a little bit rocky, but as things have developed on, again, they won the next 2 then against what was SFT Esports, and especially in that first game of this series, they really looked good. So it seems like Resolution, he is fitting in just fine.
Yeah, Earth Spirit Wisp still on the board too. Still not getting a ban.
Oof. Now they have Earthshaker, and they're
interesting. I mean, as we were kind of talking about, this is a bit of a free series for OG. 2 teams do move on into the playoff stage, and the other team is looking a little rough. Honestly, Tuho really struggled in their first series. But to be fair, it's just kind of a second chance for OG either way. So they already have a game lead here. They essentially are in the winner's bracket, so they get a second shot if they do drop this series. Maybe they don't want to pick more of the same. They know they can play Earth Spirit already. Like they got their lead with it. This is where you keep stress testing this Brewmaster. You know, what can it really do?
This looks a very similar draft of what was the game 3 of the last series, honestly, because I believe it was like a Brew Earthshaker for OG and then Veno Shadow Shaman for the other side. So, I want to say the exact start. No Necro so far. Oh yeah, he is banned. Not going to be seeing him no matter what. Death Prophet ban coming out from HellRaisers, and then you have Clockwork from OG. Interesting Clockwork ban.
Yeah,
popular one, but
the only thing I can think of is Clock is very, very good at boxing people out of an area. So if you're going to just slam all your wards on one building, Clock can just kind of put a cogs in front of it and make it really awkward for you to go try to kill the wards. But
all right, so the band's finishing up. There's a Phantom Lancer ban from HellRaisers. Alchemist taken away by OG, actually. Away themselves, despite it doing very well for them in the first game.
10 seconds remaining.
Respecting HellRaisers' possibility of getting it.
5 seconds remaining.
So how all in do HellRaisers want to go on the push? If they want to sacrifice their 4 roll and let Rasta play a 4, they can always go THD. Jakiro's still in the pool. Really just go all in on that push potential. Instead, they do take a nice roamer here in the Night Stalker. I am wholeheartedly expecting OG to answer with an Earth Spirit, though. It just... Jarex outperforms Night Stalkers on Earth Spirit time after time.
And put S4 on the Earthshaker.
Yeah.
But see, that's the
absolutely.
issue, though, because then they put S4 on the Earthshaker and then no-till on the Brewmaster.
Yeah. Oh, you run Calibra.
5 seconds remaining.
Oh, no. The last time he wasn't banned, they ended up not going it. So, it's an option, but I don't know if they want it. Because the problem with that, though, too, is that does make it pretty obvious as far as who's playing what then already.
True.
3 picks in, so we really want to get that away just to get him Earth-Spirited. I think what you were saying as well just before that is that there is some merit to it. That, OG, they know that works. Like, they don't need to keep running that to make sure it still works for Jerax. So, up 1-0 here in this series. They feel confident, I'm sure. Let's maybe try a different direction here.
I mean, their Wisp keeps getting relentlessly banned. You got to wonder how many games they've actually gotten to play it in the last couple months. Like, every now and then it's good to bust that stuff out again, remind teams why you first banned it against you. But going with a Witch Doctor instead, this is a very odd draft and a very early Witch Doctor pick. Like, it's okay into this lineup. The heal's really nice against dot damage like Venom. But now you basically have to find a 1 position that'll just dumpster bat. That pretty much means you're picking Lifestealer or maybe Juggernaut.
5 seconds remaining.
Couple of options there. Goes with that magic immunity. And they go Weaver instead.
Bold move. Bold.
That is, yeah, that does a lot of catch.
Weaver can beat Batrider if he plays hyper aggressive. If he's just always right-clicking Bat and then gets too many napalm stacks on him, he just has to make sure he's facing Batrider and just run straight through him. And you can make up enough ground that Bat will never be able to catch you. But if you try to turn while you're Shikuchi'd, you just don't move, and then you just die. So definitely going to be interesting to see. I'm assuming this is going to be no-tail on the Weaver. See how he's playing it, see if he's comfortable with this matchup. And I suppose HellRaisers could still flex the Bat to mid as well. Then run carry Veno and grab a new offlaner.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the thing with the Weaver, though, too, I'm not even thinking of the laning phase just throughout the game. The idea of the catch that they have here on HellRaisers between Shadow Shaman, Night Stalker, obviously great. Lincoln Sphere seems like it's going to be a very possible item. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
On the Weaver here, give him time to react, if anything. 2 getting jumps, so final bans to happen. So HellRaisers, again, you probably take away a mid option. And this is one of those, too, where I wouldn't be surprised if we do see a switch up in the lanes here where Resolution maybe plays the Weaver safe lane. And then No-Tail perhaps a different hero mid. So I don't know. I feel like I've seen Resolution play Weaver quite a bit.
We need Fred J in here, the Weaver expert. But yeah, it definitely could be. I'm really curious to see who they're going to get enough farm on to buy a Lotus. I think that's going to be an absolutely core item for OG to get this game. Whether that's going to be on their offlaner or on their 4 position, but like Lotus is super necessary in this game. Just to it completely stops Shadow Shaman Shackle. Reflecting a Hex on Shaman can be huge. Lasso on Batrider. I mean, all of those skills just so insane to reflect, or even to purge something like the Night Stalker Silence.
On their final ban, thinking about OD taken away from HellRaisers. Confident that they still need their mid. Now, if you're OG, you're probably banning a mid as well. Well, maybe. I mean, Venomancer, again, it goes back to the point of that's what makes him a strong pick, too. You could just as easily run him mid and get a safe lane here, if you really wanted to, so.
Yeah, I mean, we saw Resolution just go on a tear with the Queen of Pain earlier today. It's a little hard into this lineup with the silence and all the Shadow Shaman disabled, but eventually you can hit a certain point where if they lasso you, the rest of your team can counter engage, and then you just heal up to full when you're 25 anyway. I wouldn't mind it here at all. I actually think it could do some serious work.
What hero was that?
Going Queen of Pain for OG.
Queen of Pain, okay. Quap here. Got, God, there's one that was standing. Oh, yeah, Faceless Void, I'm wondering, is... I'm more so thinking for HellRaisers as a potential option. You said Venomancer mid, you said Faceless in the safe.
You have so little damage to put in the Chrono. Like, yeah, you can Venomous Gale, or you just basically have your one set of nukes, and then that's it. You don't have anything big like a Meteor or a Sunstrike or any huge ultimates to use. And if you use Rasta Words with Chrono, it's just really awkward.
Alright, so there's the Queen. You're mentioning.
So Bat versus Queen is not a bad matchup if they wanted to run mid Bat.
10 seconds remaining.
What makes
Otherwise, I mean, we saw it yesterday actually when we were casting the Americas.
Oh yeah.
It's just one of those things that with 2 to 3 stacks, if Blink ever gets used by Queen of Pain, you just Firefly and kill her. It's one of those lanes. What's that?
Well, we saw it was a matchup against a Necrophos.
Bat Necro too was just a disaster. I mean, that Necro got destroyed, but they ended up winning that game. The Necro did.
That's right. Yeah.
But yeah, it's just one of those things. You can put the Queen of Pain in an awkward spot where you're winning in CS because of sticky napalm, and she can't use Blink aggressively or you kill her. And if she uses Blink defensively, she can't even approach the lane for 12 seconds. It's just a really bad spot. But they are going to go with safer mid than that even. Dragon Knight, nice reliable stun for Queen of Pain. And Weaver, just an easy way to set up the rest of your CC.
Okay, so it is going to be resolution on the Queen of Pain. Saw him play that earlier, in fact, and no-till ending up on the Weaver. S4.
A very shiny Weaver.
Yeah, it is. That's quite the decked-out Weaver right there. Yeah, definitely advantage to OG as far as the skins go. Oh, that Rasta skin's pretty fun, actually.
I use that DK set. I love that DK set.
That is pretty cool, too.
No, it's very subtle. It's understated.
No Bat Rider skin. No, the water theme. Right, so that's disappointing. The Bat Ray. Fortunately.
Indeed.
Advantage OG.
For anyone here just kind of wondering what's going on in the other games, King's Cup actually did just finish their series as well. You're going to be disappointed, Breaky, but...
Complexity won?
Yeah, definitely. That second game was brutal.
I don't want to hear anything else.
It was bad.
So DC is moving on. All right.
We have, I'm assuming, a pause at the screen because we are still just sitting.
Looks like we got a question mark and an exclamation point. So, so we have in chat so far. All right. So is.
Yeah, they are.
Spot again to the BTS major there, but a spot on the line for the PGL
BTS
minor here.
Minor, thank you very much.
Or minor, yes. Sorry.
Yeah, you better be.
What's the difference? Same thing.
Just like 1,200 points.
A lot of money. That's $700,000. Not a big deal. All right, so this game here, wards being placed down. Night Stalker gets up here very quickly. Milan gets that down. And on the other side, you have the same thing happening from the Dire team.
I really like HellRaisers' lineup here. This is going to be a lineup that OG can't make too many mistakes against, or the game's just going to be ran over. Like, DK, very good at pressuring towers. If he gets ahead, notoriously difficult to kill. Weaver, one of those heroes that we've seen fall flat when she's just not insanely ahead, so... We can't have another, like, sloppy early game from OG. They can't go on the back foot to start this game off.
You got Rasta getting a very aggressive board here at the bottom lane as well. Be telling of perhaps we're going to put some early pressure down there. Also just being on the spot rotations, of course, coming into the lane as Earthshaker is going to set up a nice block here for S4. At the bottom lane.
The battle begins.
So it looks like he's going to do at least. No contestant for runes coming on.
Oops.
He's got it. He's good. He's good. He's got boots. He can recover. Just fine.
Still not sure what he's trying to do here. Is he not going to actually commit a fishery?
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. No? Maybe? Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Eventually. Wanted to kind of set up initially. Now he's heading towards the middle lane.
Yeah, he's going to have to. Milan's posted up here, just trying to put some pressure on Queen of Pain. Make Rezo feel a little uncomfortable.
Jerex saying hello. That clarity active. Up here, what's this about? Sexy Bamboo, he's running away with the Firefly. Flies chasing after him, but... I think he's going to be able to catch up. You see Bat Rider, though, essentially pulling the creep wave, though.
Yeah, I got a whole creep wave. Unfortunately, didn't quite get the creeps to tower range on OG set. That's when it gets really nice, if you can bounce it right off the tower and get the wave back super fast. But nice little play from him. Gonna get him real close to level 2 here.
A lot of pressure on a Dragon Knight in the middle lane, but he stays alive.
Fly might be dead. He's gonna have to cask if Bambo wants to go for this.
Be a pretty deep commitment. Weaver, I guess, can't do too much. That's 4 stacks now. That should be a kill. Gonna cask. He's gonna end tower range. So he gets killed, but he gets a turn kill. Well, it was well played by Fly, but unfortunately just giving up the first blood in the end.
Yeah, Fly leaving his tower there was the big mistake. There was just no chance once he stepped away from the tower a little bit. But honestly, OG would have been okay with that if No Tail got the kill, but having to split that definitely hurts. Bambo now, I mean, 2.5. He gained over a half level from that kill.
3-3 here, bottom lane. He's got heavily pressured between the Earthshaker and the Brewmaster, but able to get back and pop his own regen. So Earthshaker finding himself pretty active at the bottom lane, it seems like. And middle matchup, 9-4 Death Knight, or Dragon Knight, excuse me, versus a 9-3 Queen of Pain.
Playing too much Hearthstone maybe?
Shh, don't say anything. Ooh, top lane, No Tail. He's going to stay alive. Shikuchi keeps him alive.
He wants it, though.
Not going to get the turn kill, though. Wow, go up here, and they're both just about dead. But no kills in the end.
Yeah, it's just such a tense matchup for No Tail. It's definitely winnable for the Weaver. It's heavily winnable if everything lines up, but one little mistake and you're just so punished. That's like Batrider's mantra right there. You screw up, I kill you.
So again, Dragon Knight continues to have the slight advantage here in that middle lane. Of course, that's a level 2 Dragon Blood now. Well, the matchup's working, and he has the bottle on him here. He's gonna ferry the bottle, it looks like. He's keeping it around, yeah.
Rezo missed like the majority of those creeps under his tower too. So still quite a ways off of his bottle.
Top lane. Again, pushed up here. 30 more seconds before it's gonna be nighttime here for Milan. A Night Stalker. He's almost level 3 actually too. So Weaver going in. Flies the Swarm. Gets the bug on Night Stalker actually. Batrider trying to help kill that bug. There you go. I'll take care of it. But nighttime now in about 10 seconds. See if they can make some kind of play. Perhaps Fly. I need to be careful as protecting the 4-minute rune with Earthshaker nearby. So it is nighttime now. He actually does get Crippling Fear here. At level 3.
Yeah, I like 1-1-1. I think it's just a much more balanced build. And they almost need it if they ever want to see a Weaver kill. That silence is super crucial.
Milan. Gonna hide in the trees. He actually ends up just flying over the ledge.
Now you just rotate to mid. Push Rezo out.
Yeah, making his way over there.
Spotted. I think he got scouted by the very corner of the ward. But Rezo not backing up.
Oh, Rezo's pretty aggressive here. There you go. Feels the pressure coming. Blinks all the way back. Gonna block for the time being. Night Stalker, maybe trying to go for a Courier Snipe. Think that's gonna happen. I mean, there's a bit on the Courier. They might have saw him sneak by the tower. Milan sneaks in the bounty rune down here. Now he's heading towards the bottom.
Whenever nothing's going on, I'm just staring at bottom. It's such a hilarious lane so far. S4 will finally fall, though.
Misses. Misses. He's dead. Fly ports
every
in,
time
too late.
Every time they've tried to go on him with a dual lane, he's managing to get the Drunken Haze on the Veno before anything goes off, and then they just have no damage. So they're awkwardly trying to hit him. They're not connecting with autos.
Ooh, Dragon Knight going to be blocked off right here. I think anything's going to really come of it, but making it awkward. They're blocking off the Arcane Rune.
Actually. They maybe could look for this again if DK's going to bottle up the Arcane, though.
Yeah. That was a good job right there. I mean, both sides OG trying to prevent him from getting it, but obviously Night Stalker being nearby. Bottom lane Brewmaster. Already been netted up. Milan's now here. The heal from Fly is just way too weak of a heal this early on to keep him alive there.
Yeah, Milan's just tilting this lane in their favor. And No-Tail with a 1-for-1.
Yeah, it gets turned. Dive in the tower a little bit too much. Not level 6 yet. No time lapse for him. Maybe that's what he's almost hoping. Maybe get level 6 off the kill, then be able to time lapse, but...
It may have just been a spot, too, where he was dead, so you just try for the kill anyway.
Yeah, not sure how it played out. Wait, double wind lace on Batrider. Is that usual?
He's gonna go Tranquils, probably. Yeah.
So there's the Tranquils, and then yeah, that'll be for...
Yeah, you can actually go Tranquils, Drums, and Wind Lace, and just stack all of that movement speed, but... It's a little hard. And generally, that's the build you're gonna go if you're gonna fall back into the jungle right now, where you go Wind Lace and Tranquils. Just cover more ground and never auto anything.
Ooh, bottom lane, 3-3's in trouble. Probably dead right here. The Fisher's somewhat on the wrong side, but it doesn't really matter. Wasn't getting out of there, so nice find. No-Tail hits level 6 now. Currently sitting on the point. He chooses to get that, but Venomancer, a couple more seconds before he's going to be back up. Dragonite kind of zoning out the Queen of Pain here in the middle lane. You see Dragonite 47-9 now, Queen of Pain 31-10, and here comes the other dragon form. Ross is here, but he's only level 4.
Yeah, they're just waiting for flying in the Sonic Wave this.
There you go, jumping in with that double damage in. There's the Sonic Wave to get the kill, but now Fly, he's in trouble himself. Milan also helping to chase. Nice job with the magic stick heal, but it's not going to be enough in the long run, although Milan taking a little bit too long, and Chant Totem did not hit the stun. And he's going to keep running, but he will eventually be blinked down by Resolution. That double damage rune doing plenty. 2 for 1 there, favoring OG.
Yeah. And both of them going to Rezo. That's, I mean, we saw what he can do with farm in game 2 of their last series, so definitely not going to be surprised if he takes off again in this game.
So Dragonite choosing to go the Armlet direction, at least queued up there.
I like Armlet Blink this game a lot.
Bottom lane, a lot of action here. Along comes in, it just hit daytime. That is unfortunate. Fortunate timing right there. Venomancer is going to be picked off, and now Night Stalker, he's going to have a lot more trouble getting away. See, no advantage with the move speed, can't fly. They're going to run him down. He's just going to lead them completely the other way, at least make them take as long as possible. He does have a magic stick. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Never mind. Yeah, that awkward time in there. With the engagement, but got to give credit to OG. I'm sure that was a part of the plan.
Yeah, Fly's definitely a kind of captain that's going, all right, 3 seconds till daytime, let's go, we can go on this.
Yeah. So you got Batrider top lane, he's just pushing it in.
3-3 with the 2-2-2 build. He's not going Gale yet, or not going Poison Nova yet. Definitely interesting.
Elder Dragon form, once again, Dragon Tail. Fisher's here to stop follow-up damage. Trying to turn on the Kaiser somewhat, but... Level 2 Dragon Blood, but still more than enough to tank. He also has a Magic Wand, 12 charges, 13 now. Going in for another Dragon Tail stun. That follow-up damage with the Breath. More than enough damage for the kill on a Jerax.
It was really awkward. It all started with Rezo just trying to TP right in front of the Dragon form ult, Dragon Knight. I'm not really sure what the plan was there.
Kaiser capitalizes there, and obviously gets at least the kill on a Jerax eventually. Pops the Shrine and heading back towards the middle lane. It does mean the Elder Dragon form this time around not going to be able to put pressure on the tower at least. It's going to be wearing off soon. Queen of Pain, did he just finish Veil? No, he finished Power Treads. Wondering if he's going to be going that, so... The Power Treads here.
Oh no.
It's a Yules game, an Orchid game.
No-Tail.
No-Tail's in trouble, bottom lane. Oh, J4 lives.
Jax kind of screwed it up. The Fisher was splitting No-Tail and Shadow Shaman there, J4.
Well, that's a feel-good moment for HellRaisers there. But yeah, going back to Queen of Pain. Orchid, Yules. Fail. He is going to go Yules here, looks like.
Yules. Any silence in the game and Yules just instantly looks good. It's just doesn't want to die to Night Stalker Silent.
Venomancer, speaking of Veil, he's going one himself. In this game is top lane Night Stalker. It is still daytime for another minute plus. It's actually just running with a creep wave here. So Bat Rider is just about finished with the drums now, though. Doing pretty well. Middle lane, they're trying to kill Resolution. He blinks away in time. Caught that as it's just about finished there. Shackles were out, but not long enough. So he stays alive. Hasn't been killed yet, right? Yeah, he's 3-0-1 this game. So there is a bounty on his head as well. Another Elder Dragon form that's not going to result in a tower push necessarily, though. Milan activates Darkness.
They'll probably get to it. They pinged it out once they saw Resolution bottom. They know he's very, very low. Oh, man. Beautiful. He's jungling with 15 HP right now. It's super scary.
Well, the Rasta wards are put down. They're going to the middle lane. Fly. Gonna come out to him. Lasso brings out Earthshaker, but the cask bouncing around, causing a little bit of issue. Here comes the Shackles, though. They kill the tower, and they kill JX pretty easily as a follow-up. So, yeah, Queen of Pain, you mentioned he was busy farming the bottom lane. Barely any life to work with, had to TP out. And they just capitalized big time as they push the middle tower.
Big tower to get this early on. It's going to open the map up a lot for them. Should make this T1 fall very easily, because then you can start getting a whole line of vision. They almost have No Tail boxed in here if 3-3 wanted to rotate up, but with his skill build, he's just not putting out that much damage yet. Still no Poison Nova. Really just looking to capitalize on the early push pressure.
And Dragonite with that armlet coming out. So you mentioned the Blink follow-up to this, like the Blink armlet build?
I like Blink, yeah. I think you need an instant stun to the Weaver and the Queen of Pain, and that's by far the best way you're going to get it for now. Your Bat Rider's a long ways from Blink.
And Night Stalker here. Crit comes out for S4, probably not even necessary though. Good find from them. I believe that was a smoke gank earlier. They're now roaming to the Radiant jungle over here. And either they're trying to flank in the top or maybe catch 3-3, although he'll spot them with the Plague Ward.
They're content with the tower. But HellRaisers making a move up here. Looks like they are going to make some sort of an attempt to defend this.
I'm going to try Resolution. Push back the creep wave.
10 seconds or so left on Lasso cooldown. That's going to be coming up.
S4. He is
S4
up.
needs to split. Oh boy.
He is silenced up currently. Can't right now, but he is going to be able to have enough time to do so if need be. Flame break as well. Really want to force it if anything. They might hear, yeah.
Oh.
He almost got silenced.
He almost got voided. He would have just died.
He gets a split off in time. Top tower is still alive. That was a drums used from Bat Rider as well, but tower took barely any damage actually. So they do hold.
Yeah, these dots just doing some work. The Urn of Shadows on Night Stalker, the Veno Poison, even the Flame Break they're contributing, forcing out the Brule for nothing.
Jerax with the Blink Dagger still a long ways away. 200 plus gold saved up, but gonna be a while before he has his. Dragonite gonna push the top lane. He has Elder Dragon form, but holding on to it here.
They're still making a risky build decision here. Actually looking to go a very early Diffusal. It's gonna let him do a ton of damage. It puts that Rasta in like 4 or 5 shot range for him, but it's gonna make him very susceptible to getting CC'd and just blown up.
Yeah, we mentioned the idea of the Lincoln Sphere. It seems like it's going to be very good value this game for him, but not going that direction at least first here.
And with these Rasta wards up, they potentially could threaten this tier 2. Dragon form, Shadow Shaman wards.
Oh yeah. They're just going to wards for now, so he's going to hold on to the Dragon form. Maybe after invulnerability.
He may just hold it until people come, but yeah, committing to it.
Let's pop it there. That was Resolution going down, by the way. Where was that? Was all the way over here. What the hell?
Top jungle.
Oh my god.
Milan just happened to find him and got a quick silence.
Alright, that's a big kill. Again, the 3-kill stopper. As well, the top tower goes down, so we're watching the whole time, and HellRaisers. That's a nice boost of momentum for them, if anything. 5,000 net worth lead now. And you got Dragonite really starting to look good in this game. Proving to be a great final pick here. He has the Blink queued up. Almost there. And Venomancer just got a Medallion of Courage himself. So we saw last game Veno get in the Medallion. No-Tail playing it. This time 3-3. He's going to be picking it up. And actually, they're going to go on him right here. Swarm comes out. Meanwhile, S4 dies elsewhere. But Venomancer gets a little bit of help. Has the Poison Nova. He doesn't have Poison Nova, actually. The Echo Slam comes out. A little bit of assisted damage. But 3-3 is still staying alive throughout all this. This he's tanking up. Finally goes down as Witch Doctor ports out. Gotta wonder if he had a Poison Nova there, how that could have been different.
Yeah.
Choosing not to level it, though, at level 11. Jeez.
As I said, he's just been very heavy committed into this push. Max Poison Sting, max wards. It's definitely a little odd, but this is just the way the build fell, because you want to take that 30% XP gain right at 10.
Oh, how's that there? Not gonna have to recover now after a couple seconds. But again, the Medallion at least was picked up. You see the top lane resolution. Cleaning up farm up here. The Yules, I believe it's being delivered to him now. Batrider gets out before running into him. Batrider's own Blink Dagger is also coming, so him and Dragonite are going to have a pretty similar timing here.
Once this Dragonite Blink comes, it's very difficult for OG to take a fight. They still don't have their Blink on S4. They don't have their Blink on Jerax. It's going to be a while before they can cleanly take an engagement.
Diffusal not finished yet on Hotel, so almost there. Time lapse is ready. But, oh, he goes into the trees over here. See Rasta poke out, and it'll be No-Tail's cue to probably get the hell out of here. There's a lot more
TP
here.
This TP is a long cooldown, though.
Still counting down, but HellRaisers, they figure he's already gone. They're going to smoke up and go elsewhere, but OG doing the same, and they may run into each other. Keep going these angles. Nope. Razor's going to the left. OG's going to the right.
This needs to be a farming smoke from OG. S4 needs his Blink so badly. 350 gold. This cannot get delayed anymore.
Resolution top lane. Batrider's going to blink in. Yep. Lasso. Here comes the silence.
Yules is up, though.
Yeah, you're right. The Yules is up. A line of blink. No, he gets hexed right as he comes down. Got the good reactions there. Rasta, hope he ports into a death trap here. Literally a death ward coming out. So he'll die immediately. Not sure.
Would you say he activated their trap card?
Sure, yeah. Yu-Gi-Oh reference. I get that reference. I never played it, though. Watched it. Good show.
Exactly. Everyone watched it.
Witch Doctor, he's alive.
Barely gets out. Alright, so that little supplement of gold provided by the Shadow Shaman there, gonna get S4 to his Blink. He's only another 50 gold away. He can't die here, right? He's definitely gonna get there.
S4.
I'm fine with the split up. Just
he's like,
commit it for your Blink. It doesn't matter. No-Till is here to help.
I mean, yeah, I was gonna say Weaver's here too, so maybe 3-3 is in trouble, and sure enough, he is. He's probably dying. Yep, they there was a little bit of support nearby, but they were too far away. Couldn't get here, so that's definitely the Blink now on Brewmaster. Going to be completed on Weaver. Of course, the Diffusal pickup. He already has that.
Yeah, Rezo feeling the pressure here, though. Rezo's actually looking to go Lincoln's himself. Just really so much CC that's going to just destroy Quap or Weaver. What they're hoping is it has to get committed to one or the other, and then the second one can clean up or save you or do something productive. But this Diffusal pickup's leaving No-Tail very, very vulnerable. He's played well since he picked it up and not getting picked off and making sure he's not farming without knowing where people are. But until he gets to his next item, he needs to play this way for quite a while.
Very safe game. Batrider's sitting out the bottom lane. Trying to bait out the teammates. Top lane, though, Night Stalker is the one that's being caught on. This is an Echo Slam commitment. Here comes a Death Ward, and silenced up pretty quickly, so Milan's going to stay alive a little bit longer. It is daytime, though. 8 seconds until nighttime. Yeah, it's not going to be enough, though. In fact, staying alive as long as he did allows Resolution to come in and get the kill.
And allows Jerax's Blink now. So, tools finally online for OG. They can look to make some more aggressive plays.
Now, Rasta Ward's committed towards the bottom lane here. Trying to finish off the tower. Where's Dragonite? He's coming in. Yeah, Batrider scouting. Oh, almost got No-Tail. The dust comes out. The time lapse back into it, though. Take off the dust. But that was a bad time lapse because it goes right back into Batrider. I mean, you get the idea. But unfortunately, He did not fully think it out, it feels like. Sonic Wave from Resolution right there is going to be enough eventually to finish off Rasta, but the tower goes down. And still looking good for HellRaisers. In fact, it could be better now. If Burgess is off the silence, saw what happened last time, though. Yep, he's going to be stunned up after he comes down. Here comes Jarex. Oh, the bunch pushback with the flame break, though. It does buy time for Queen of Pain, however, to blink away as Jarex will melt down. Too much dot damage on him, and Resolution also going down too. Yes, dot damage. Damage over time damage. I know what I said.
Just way too strong right now. This armlet blink is such a massive power spike for DK. He's super mobile. He can always get to whoever gets CC'd by the Bat Rider or the Shadow Shaman. And putting in just a ton of work with these blink stuns.
So this tower is definitely falling here as well. Although Jarex is porting in. So maybe not falling down. Oh, Jarex cancels it. Over here. They catch Kaiser. He's a beefy target though. Has that armlet toggle ready to go. But the supports are not here. And will be more than enough to finish him off, actually. So that's a 5-kill streak stopper. S4 picks it up. 550 gold bonus for him. So a little bit of fight back for OG in the end, but 4,000 net worth lead. Although Resolution jumps in right here, and actually surprised Bat Rider didn't commit more to that right there. But he just wanted to get the hell out, and he does.
Just a lack of vision. They didn't know where certain people were on OG. Thought with that kind of a blink, maybe there was a bunch of people behind.
So 3-3 continues to clean up the jungle with that full solar crest. Now that blink, of course. I say of course, but he's going blink. Feels like that's been a popular choice.
They're gonna catch fly here too.
At least. Seeing Brewmaster split up to catch Venomancer right here. So you mentioned Fly goes down elsewhere, but Venomancer trying to live through this. He is actually staying alive barely. Doesn't have poison over though. Doing a little more damage in with the right clicks. Eventually he gets burned down. Queen of Pain blinks out. Ward Trap not going to work against her. The Primal Split is going to be coming back together now. S4 will blink away.
A nice pickoff, and to be honest, wasn't that expensive. It cost the Brewmaster ult, but you still have the Queen of Pain ultimate. You still have Echo Slam.
Dragonite BKB just about finished. That is going to be really strong in this game. Still a little bit vulnerable to damage, but I mean, not really with that Dragon Blood. He's able to tank up the physical damage, it feels like, pretty well from Weaver. So yeah, BKB should make Dragonite pretty scary.
Absolutely. Your goal at that point is just to ignore him, which is very, very painful when he has Armlet rolling. Man, once this Veno finishes his Blade Mail, team fights are going to be so hard for OG. He's already got 1,700 health, evasion, and a Veil. Chuck a Blade Mail on top, and the damage output he's going to put out before he dies is just going to be massive.
Resolution trying to push in this bottom tier 2 tower, but Roshan being attempted meanwhile. By HellRaisers here.
Looks like it's going to go uncontested entirely.
Yeah,
they will get a bottom tier 2, but not really the trade you're looking for.
They scan the shrine area just to be sure, and obviously they saw Queen of Pain pushing down there, so there's going to be a free one, and it's going to be picked up by Venomancer. I was wondering about that. They do give it to Veno, because yeah, Dragonite is getting so beefy, and they're going to smoke S4 here. They let Dragonite push out middle.
Yeah, they're trying to bait Kaiser really hard.
Ooh, they might find Jerax. Yo! He blinks in time. Great reactions on his part, and also Queen of Pain getting out before. There's some huge getaways. Jerax is still not out of the woods just yet, literally. And he's good. The perfect position to not be seen.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
So, nice time wasted there by the Dire side.
They're able to keep pressuring this down bottom. There needs to be a response from HellRaisers. They cannot try to keep going.
So TP situation, like I'm guessing most of them all have it. So, well, Dragonite currently doesn't have a TP. We do got a couple already back here. Last one, in fact, on a Weaver. Silence up as well, but they don't have a lot of follow-up damage to it with who's here right now. Jumps Rasta. He's going to be lifted up by the Primal Split of S4 right there. No-Tell uses time lapse to get out. Fly is going to be picked up as he tries to TP. And Weaver will end up surviving up here. Queen of Pain chasing out Dragonite. don't know if he's still going to get a kill out of this, but yeah, this kind of goes back to Dragon Knight did not have a TP as they're pushing there.
Still a good response from HellRaisers. They ported enough back to push OG off this tower, and that gave them the space. Because they did end up taking the T2 in mid, and they picked off Fly.
Queen of Pain, Orchid is now queued up for him, so again, the Lincoln's just finished. Resolution, liking the Orchid choice here as bottles up a double damage rune. Just spawns. That BKB though on Dragon Knight. And that 40 plus damage talent taken as well, level 15. So that or 40% experience gain. That is quite a bit, man.
Yeah, the issue with the XP gain is the talents you get after that aren't that great. And by the time you can get this talent, you're already pretty close to your Frost Dragon anyway. It's one of those XP talents that just comes a little bit too late.
Yeah. He pushes to the top lane, going to push that out. As it was being pressured up here by Weaver, whose own Lincoln Sphere is just about finished. That's J4 getting picked off in the middle lane. Totally did
with
not
wards up. It's a big kill. They could actually look to do something here with this if you're OG. T1 is still standing middle. You do have that Rezo DD for a little while longer.
Oh, Batrider's chilling in the Roshan pit currently. Ooh, they see Weaver over here. Does not have his Lincolns. Yeah, there's initiation lasso in case. Yeah. Want to absolutely make sure that you get that kill. And of course, he was the follow-up lockdown, so they needed that.
For sure. This is the problem with not rushing the Lincolns, though. He's still so far away from it.
Yeah, he still needs the ultimate orb, and only has 800 or so gold saved up. He's dead for 35 more seconds even, so getting a little bit of a window for HellRaisers now. As darkness has spawned. Trying to catch up to Jerax, but it's going to be a little bit too far away. And OG continues to split push. As you got Queen of Pain up here at the top, but Creep Wave is now pushing into the base, so HellRaisers going to try to put some damage out, and they will commit the roster wards for this. The level 2 wards coming out. Dragon Knight also here in the level 2 dragon form. Again, has that BKB. Weaver is back up, though. Queen of Pain coming to the flank, by the way. Oh, that's not Queen of Pain, Weaver, sorry. Weaver's... They kill the tier 3 tower, but now Dragon Knight, okay, pops the BKB. They caught Weaver in the flank, sure enough. They lock him down, and yes, it's going to be enough follow-up. Sonic Wave, though, takes out Venomancer. Venomancer had the Aegis, however. He also still has that Poison Nova right here. Queen of Pain blinks into the base. Going to be fine. Way up here is the Dragon Knight, going to be purged down front of the Tornado of the Brewmaster, but Dragon Knight's like, sure, I'll fight. Witch Doctor's picked off. He buys back. Queen of Pain blinking out. Trying to reset here. Milan on the ledge. Brewmaster comes back together, and he dismounts. Echo Slam comes out, and Dragon Knight does end up going down. A double kill for Resolution. It could be a hat trick here as well, as Sexy Bamboo very likely going to be run down. That's a triple kill, and it could be a quad kill because Night Stalker also gets caught by the Yules there. There we go. Sure is an ultra kill.
That buyback from Fly was huge. They just needed a little more in that to make sure they could save their barrack, and the save ended up turning into a full team wipe. That's a huge recovery gold swing for OG that they very much need.
Yeah, so Weaver again getting caught in the back lines there, but
that's Rezo's full Orchid now, though. That's totally done. Again, though, the issue lies in the fact that No-Tail's not getting any of this. He technically got the Witch Doctor kill with a bug, or Shadow Shaman kill with a bug that was still sitting on him, but still 1,200 gold away from his Lincolns.
J4 is going to end up dying here, but now actually buys enough time perhaps. Get a turn. Lincoln's is applied to Jerax, but I don't think that's going to help him. All right, so yeah, J4, even despite him dying, he did a hell of a job of living as long as possible. Allow for that turn. So yeah, Weaver just needs to simply focus on getting that Lincoln's as soon as he can. And as we say that, you see them hunting him out. I mean, they're pinging him here. They know he's in the area. Even Dust, but going to be a little bit too far away.
Dire's top shrine is under attack.
So he gets away. He talked about the Orchid, though, being finished on Queen of Pain. So Resolution continuing to look very good. 15,000 plus net worth. This top shrine, meanwhile, it's going to be killed off by HellRaisers.
Dire's top shrine.
And Resolution, he's seeing Night Stalker here. Yes, he is going to open. Puts the Orchid up. The burn. Not going to be enough damage for the kill, but does plenty to him.
They definitely thought there were more HellRaisers around. Otherwise, that would have been an easy blink in and kill from Rezo.
Radiant are scanning.
They scan out S4. Gonna be looking for a hunt.
Well, Bat Rider, he going in. He is. A lasso. I don't know if the support is here enough, though. Yes, it is. Dragon Knight comes in.
Of course,
he split up in time. Can, and now actually a possible turn. Bat Rider going up.
This is a hard kill, though.
Dragon Knight pops the BKB. As you mentioned, hard kill. He's going for the TP. They do not have a stopper, I don't think. The Sonic Wave committed, but it's not enough either. Oof. I mean, that was their only way they're getting that kill, so they try. Meanwhile, back here, Weaver gets caught again. Dragon Knight's resetting, by the way. He's going to be able to join them in this fight eventually. Echo Sand goes off, though, gets the one kill on Rasta, and Bat Rider trying to live, gets Glimmer Caped, I believe, though, in the midst of that. 3-3, the Poison Nova going off. And you see the life pool of the dire side starting to tick down, and Dragon Knight, he's got to be coming in soon. Earthshaker, he goes down S4 off to the side. He doesn't have his Primal Split anymore, so he's too is going to be run down and eventually killed off. And you look at Fly, he may end up going down here. Yep, 3-3 finds him and gets the pick. Queen of Pain, the sole survivor. That TP out, though, was huge, and I mean, even without that TP out, the rest of his team, meanwhile, was just doing work.
Yeah, they threw so much at that Dragon Knight to not bring him down. And Rezo barely got out himself. Was ticking down to Poison Nova, got out on the last possible tick with the TP, and a Dragon Breath went like right over top of his head as he poured it out. It would have killed him. But just a rough spot here. And No-Tail is such a non-factor in these fights. It is absolutely crippling them.
Mm-hmm.
He's just died at the start of every fight. Yeah, maybe he eats one set of Rasta CC, but they're not having to commit anything more than that to bring him down. It's not taking a lasso or a Poison Nova or wards, and it's just frustrating. It really is to watch this happen.
Is it a little bit of the pick in the hero itself, or is this just the fact that, again, it goes back to the Lincolns? It was a risky choice with Diffusal?
A little bit of both. It is a rough game for a Weaver, but because of that, the Lincolns is borderline mandatory.
Yeah. And we are 33 minutes in, and he just finally gets it here at least, so he will have it now. Still be useful. Yeah, we saw the Glimmer Cape coming into play last fight. The Shadow Shaman has one here. How about this Venomancer, by the way? We can't overlook what... He's got a Shadow Blade, a Dragon Lance, going to be a Hurricane Pike coming along. Man, he's actually getting some good farm.
Yeah, this is a nice little transition from the team-oriented Veil Solar Crest into a little more right-click. This is going to let him keep pumping out decent auto-attack damage into some of these people on this OG squad. I like it a lot. If the game goes long, they're going to need it.
Bottom shrine going down here. Dragon Knight's got a heart just about finished. Don't worry about toggling that armlet. After that there. So, in fact, once they kill this, okay, he still needs a little bit more gold for it, but Night Stalker, meanwhile. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. He did. Okay, I was going to say, I thought he got the Heaven... Oh, because he made the Solar Crest first, and then he just split it up. Gotcha. So, hey, he has a Heaven's Halberd here. As well. Going to be a nice tool against... Hell, against the Weaver, even.
Yeah.
Disarming his fights.
Earthshaker just finished his second item with a Yule. I really, really want to see a Lotus out of him, though. I understand you want to go Shadowblade, you want to go Force, but Lotus is so good at actually trying to keep No-Tail and Rezo alive. I just don't think it's skippable in this game.
Bat Rider. His own Shadowblade is actually almost finished, so he's got a Force Staff, a Blink, Shadowblade on top of that, No-Tail. He's fine. That was a risky spot, but again, he has the Lincolns now at least, so... Do you jump him? He ideally should have been able to react.
Unfortunately, though, he got it late enough. Bat already has his Force stun. So, yes, there's still a small bit of reaction time, but if Bat's quick with his fingers, Force into Lasso is still an effective tool.
Moving together as a team is HR. Smoke here? No, the Glimmer Cape off on Sexy Bamboo. He goes in, they catch the Beastmaster. Excuse me, Brewmaster. And they're going to try to follow up the initiation. It is more than enough damage. So he's dead for a full 60 seconds. That was a great job jumping in right there. And again, they Glimmer Caped him, but he's actually going to have a Shadow Blade now. Even so he can do that himself.
That was a really cute Glimmer, though. Blinking during the fade time, so he was basically invis when he came in.
That's a free Roshan. It should be. The Hearts finish on Dragonite.
OG's going to pressure bot, though. They're going to try to work on this tier 3 while this Rosh is going down.
Uh-oh. Top lane. Oh, they know he's here. They dust him. He's dead. Lasso. No, it's not cooldown, but the shackles are more than enough. They catch Notel, though. Roshan goes down. He's mentioned the bottom lane, at least being pressured by OG a little bit. Down 2 heroes. Trying to make the best of it here. Resolution, he wants a tower kill. He's not going to get it, though, and vulnerability comes out. Uh-oh! No! 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 He tried to TP in their face! Oh, no.
TP.
Okay.
He's spendy, but he'll get out because of it.
He may actually live, but... Oh, Venomancer's coming in, too. No, he's good. Good job by Night Stalker stopping that. So, taking off the Lincolns before, but... So yeah, he lives, but that is a BKB use. Queen of Pain, and kind of still hunting for her after all of this, but Resolution doing a good job keeping the distance. And eventually blinks away. Oh, that's a pretty hefty kill right there.
Is that for Weaver?
Stone for Resolution. For a Mjolnir?
Oh,
no, an AC.
AC.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So that's going to be missing out, though.
Their team fights are just going to look so rough for OG for a little while. They're like a core item behind on almost every hero right now. The Brewmaster needed to be at a BKB right now so that he could actually reliably get split off. That's a long ways off. You see Rezo just picked up his BKB, but really needs to be another item ahead to keep carrying this game for his team. And No-Tail's just a total non-factor still.
Darkness has fallen. Rasta wards are down. Kaiser jumps in. Of course, the level 3 Elder Dragon form now. He has a cheese as well, remember, as on top of the BKB. No-Tail the Lincoln. So a second Lincoln's going off. However, they get the Brewmaster right here with the lasso. The follow-up Dragon Tail stun in the face with the Sonic Wave. Takes out Batrider, but Brewmaster, he's picked off, and he's staying there for 68 seconds right now. Kaiser trying to figure out if he wants to go for the tower. More heroes. He will take out the tier 3. The No-Tail distance right here. Lincoln Sphere once again being popped, but he's staying alive. Occasionally chipping in some damage here. But that's the melee racks killed, and HR probably look to fall back from here. Kaiser still has the cheese.
And there's still Aegis on Veno too. There's no real reason for them to fall back right now.
Yeah, he actually swaps back in his Blink Dagger. He goes in. Nope, not going to work. The Shikuchi actually disjoints right there, so still has the Lincoln, in fact. I believe he's getting CC back here. Yeah, no, he's fine. So last time lapse, he's running on through. Now here comes Queen of Pain. They're slowing down the Night Stalker. The Yule's up on a Kaiser. That's a gem drop as well. Now Kaiser, he has cheese. Comes into play. BKB's also up in 2 seconds, so cheese BKB.
You hold the resources. It's still a very low chance you even get out there because he didn't have a TP in his inventory. It was in his backpack.
Okay.
So might as well just make sure you save them for the next push. It's not like cheese expires.
So yeah, he'll have that for the next time around, but I mean, the OG kind of held right there at the end. Obviously, the bottom did get completely taken out, but they didn't throw themselves out there. No buybacks were committed.
Yeah, they held because it was a severe overstay from HellRaisers. They felt really confident. We're just kind of, I don't want to say screwing around, but feeling good about themselves at that moment. I'm just really worried about OG going forward here, though. No-Tail got a ton of gold in that last fight. Finally enough that he's looking at another item. If he goes his BKB he has queued up, though, he's still not really a damage threat. Like, he can threaten the Rasta, sure. A little bit of pressure on Batrider, maybe. Stop Blink. But other than that, he's going to lose a man fight to anyone else on this team.
Yeah, it definitely feels like they're relying a lot on the Queen of Pain here to be more of their damage threat overall. And it goes back to the AC that she's trying to finish, and now with the courier back up, just about has it. It needs a plate mail still.
We do have to point out, though, what a huge Lincolns from Resolution there on No Tail to keep him alive.
Yeah.
That double Lincolns was the only reason that fight wasn't a total disaster.
Yeah, I heard the pop go off in a second one right after, so that's right, he'd be the only one that's able to do that, so nice assistance there. Especially for a core hero like that that's focused on, you know, doing damage himself and, you know, who to be jumping, to have the mindset to be able to use the Lincolns on a teammate like that. Pretty good stuff. There's that BKB, though, on Weaver. How about Dragonite? An MKB is actually almost finished here. He really is going to be hitting hard now. Nice mix of also being very tanky. It's a nice mix to have. 4,000 life, hitting like a truck. Dragonite's a good hero. Yeah, Night Stalker, his own Basher, actually. Milana's trying to work on. How's Venomancer progress? Wow, Venomancer actually, okay. Well, he had an MKB queued up there, and now he switches it to a BKB. So he might go that instead now.
I like the BKB a little better. You're in the closeout stage of this game. You're feeling comfortable. You basically brute forced down that last tower. You just threw bodies at it and weathered the storm and managed to take it. I think BKB just extends the window you're allowed to do that. I don't even think they really need to take a real fight as HellRaisers anymore. OG's not really going to be able to leave the base unless they smoke. Like this, basically.
It's Dragonite, though. Last initiation, they do catch Weaver BKBs, so that one the most follow-up, and Sexy Bamboo, he's trying to run. S4 going in, Primal Split. They're going to pick up Bat Rider, so nice bait right there from OG.
They need more out of this Primal Split, though.
Well, they're going for more. Kaiser would be a great target. Doesn't have that cheese anymore. He pops a BKB, pops the other Dragon for him, but he's having a run right here. No-Tail sitting on top of him, putting in some auto attacks. Diffusal, that's a slow one. The Swarm applied too, but it just doesn't feel like he's doing enough damage here. He's going to be able to pop the Shrine, and now No-Tail's overcommitted. He's going to be shackled up, and he goes down for 75 seconds. No buyback himself, so it just seemed like an opening for OG. And then unfortunately going a little bit too deep. Now they jump on a Venomancer. He actually has his poison up, by the way, with the Sonic Wave as well as the Echo Slam, and down goes Venomancer. He has a buyback. We'll see if he uses it. There's a buyback on a Night Stalker. Kaiser, he's being gone on the Maledict, so taking him down. And Kaiser is going to be down here. Buyback on Venomancer, but that's a very late buyback coming out from Venomancer as Dragonite dies there.
Oh, man. Beautiful swap it on the cheese there from Kaiser to try to keep himself alive, but he just took so much damage. That last Maledict tick was well over 1,000 damage. That was insane. I just feel like OG puts themselves on the back foot so often, and then one mistake comes out of HellRaisers and it's just super punished. Like the double buybacks now getting forced out. That's just huge.
Yeah. I think Venomancer too, again, the idea that if he buys back right as he dies right there, you know, goes in as Dragonite maybe is dying in Poison Nova,
yeah.
So who knows, but there's a very, very late buyback. Sure, it might help right here. Oh, nice lift onto the Bat Rider as he's trying to lasso in. He still gets the lasso off on a Resolution, but that spell steal, it's kicking in. You see him healing on up. He's going to eventually blink away as the BKBs are activated on either side, but that's a tier 3 tower dead. And now S4 is sending back the Earth Bruling. Make sure to get out.
Yeah, he can throw a stun at the last possible second on Milan. Should guarantee his blink out.
No, he's not going to hear, but there's the blink.
Oh,
it's Fissure. You can't stop him.
Oh, man. Well played. So, base does manage to get cracked on that as well. Tier 3 down, so shrines are going to be opened up.
Level 2 Diffusal now on Weaver. So a little more damage here.
It actually really hurt HellRaisers there that Veno didn't spend that gold before his last death. He still had buyback either way, but if he had the BKB when they went on him, perhaps he doesn't die, or at the very least he gets the Nova off, and maybe it would have been a totally different fight right at the tier 3. Jerax hunting.
Zone Sentry. Sitting on top of Night Stalker over here. What is this about? Oh, it's just No-Tail getting caught again. Lasso, he's dead. And the back lines, got Shadow Shaman. He puts down his wards, though. He ends up exploding, but now S4, BKB's popped. Puts on that Drunken Haze. He's still trying to run, but that BKB is going to be wearing off in a couple seconds here. More
it's only 20 till split, though. If this fight lasts too long, you might get the split off.
A 11 more seconds. He is going to stay alive, it looks like. Do not want to commit that far. Radiant team, this is a massive creep wave coming. Not going to push with it, though. Even despite Weaver's death. Maybe Roshan? He's not up yet, is he? Yeah, 20 more seconds before he's back up. So we'll see if they can be patient here. And when he's up here, I mean, they'll have like a 20-second window before Weaver's up.
Plenty of time if they really want it. Although, to be fair, their team doesn't do Rosh that quickly. Solar Crest helps a lot. The DK is starting to build damage. But instead of finishing the MKB, he doubled back for a heart. So not doing as much as he could be doing. And Brezo actually scouts out the Rosh.
Yeah, scouts out, just jumps in. But he's feeling comfortable. Yields, BKB has a Bloodthorn now. Obviously the level 25 talent.
That's absolutely trust in your fingers right there. To be able to blink in, you'd have to get a Yules off mid-Lincolns and then BKB on the way down if they were all in there waiting. Their base, though, is just getting hammered. They're going to lose the T4 if they don't fort.
That's dead. I was watching this, and No-Tail finally comes in, but it's just too late.
With T4's regenning, I feel like you almost need to blow the fortification there. Yeah, you made a mistake. Your fort's going to be gone for a while, but now they're just down 1 tier 4, and that's a lot of gold.
Fly gets caught, S4, splits up with the Primal Split, though. Fly is actually staying alive throughout this. He finally goes down. Sonic Wave helps to finish off Night Stalker, though. Buyback. That's on a Fly right there playing the Witch Doctor. Venomancer is lifted up. He does still have his Poison Nova. Queen of Pain, oh, she's going to be locked down by the Dragon Tail, as well as the last of the follow-up damage. It is enough. No, he blinks away the last second, but he blinks onto the cliff. But they're not going to be able to run him down. Dragon Knight's now thrown in the air by the Brewmaster. You see Batrider trying to finish the job. The spell steal, though. The Yules comes out. He's going to stay alive right here in the end. Dragon Knight now in trouble. Yules up in the air.
7.
And he is going to end up falling when it's all said and done.
7 HP on Rezo. 7.
7. Oh, my God.
She still had Poison Nova on her. And you see 3-3 fighting the good fight down here. Just holding the high ground valiantly, but...
I mean... I don't want to say that is that game, but this is going to be Roshan and probably a bit of a push here. If anything, force buyback.
That's the thing. They need to try to force buybacks here. Their Roche is not that quick. It's going to take a fair bit of time to get this down. But that's still just a huge team fight. They essentially 5 for 1. Fly did have to buy back there, but all in all, just an amazing team fight from OG and Resolution putting in work.
Yeah, that was an insane staying alive. Obviously, some team support coming in there. Fly definitely doing his part.
And Rezo finds a DD too. Just insult to injury here.
Look at this. Jarek's jumping in, getting a blink. Very defensively there. Out of Rasta. But yeah, you're right. Double damage rune for Queen of Pain. Who's at the bottom here. Gonna take out the melee.
This is a hard decision for HellRaisers too. Like, you almost can't take the fight without your DK, but if you don't buy him back, you're losing a full set of racks in a tier 3. Even a melee
do it. Yeah, no, he's staying dead. You're right. That's a really tight spot. It's like I just waited 60 seconds. I can wait 10 more, right?
Yeah, exactly. You had to either insta commit when they got into the base, or seed it to just not using it. And honestly, OG might go for megas.
Well, they're trying right here. There's a lasso in. They catch Witch Doctor. So, good start, but no split up from S4. Lift up onto the Dragon Knight, so he's going to be out of the fight for a little bit. Resolution. Hex.
They got him.
There's a Shackle. Now he turns around with the BKB. The Sonic Wave comes out, and Sexy Bamboo. He's going to end up falling most likely, as is the Rasta. And they both fall. Brewmaster is going to be coming back together way back here. Earth Shaker goes down, actually. Milana's going to be taking out the triple kill for Resolution throughout all this. A buyback on a Batrider.
OG, how do you do this?
Yeah, same thing earlier.
It looks so sloppy. I mean, they're winning games. I can't disagree with the results, but man, this is just rough.
Yeah, as you said, the W is what matters in the end, but again, this is a team they're starting a new season here, as most are. You know, a lot of these teams, like team like HellRaisers, to be fair, has played a little bit already with some other qualifiers perhaps, but again, OG making their debut here today, and yes, it's been a little bit rocky, but if I'm an OG fan, I am actually pretty excited because at the same time, Resolution's playing like a boss, and this is why OG got this guy.
Yeah, but honestly, what this is kind of reminding me of is C9, or you know, the old NP team with Fada, where Fado will just go off a lot of games, but as a team, they just look very disorganized and a little bit weak.
It's one day,
like,
man.
They've got to figure out what No-Till needs to do, because I've been saying this for months. Like, when No-Till has to play a farming core that has to be like productive at the 40-50 minute mark, he struggled. If he plays a really early game core or like a supportive core like Pugna or Veno, he performs a lot better. I really think he still needs to find his role in this team a little more.
Well, yeah, maybe hasn't been the most successful day in game here for him, but again, the team looking like they're on the verge of coming through with a victory and sweeping the series 2-0, pending a what would now have to be a comeback for HellRaisers at this point. How things are looking here.
Their wave clear from Megas is not very good. Like they're pinned in their base pretty much indefinitely.
Night Stalker, he's actually in trouble here against the Weaver. Pops the BKB, gonna be lassoed up. Ford has a time lapse though. Gonna hold on to it for now. Oh, there you go. Music, go back to the team. All 3 lanes being pushed, and you mentioned the counter push, maybe not the strongest here on the Radiant side. So.
OG doesn't even need to take the fight. They just need to posture in the base, get that ACR rolling on their creeps and on the enemy buildings. Kind of just stall HellRaisers out a bit, and this game will be a clean close.
Looks like OG is going to be moving on to the playoff portion here of the European qualifiers. As the last stand is upon us, HellRaisers. BKB popped by 3-3. Has the Poison Nova. Might as well use it here. As the tier 4 goes down, there we go. It's popped. Resolution is at half-life. Never mind. He heals on up. Although Dragonite is starting to drop him now. Resolution getting low, actually. Going down here, but again, he has the Aegis, so he doesn't really care. He falls. He's coming back up. GG's are called. OG taking the series 2-0. So we've already kind of talked about the whole recap here, but ultimately, got to feel good about moving on to the playoffs here. They'll await